here, and I just feel this pain with my hand. I'm doing here from in the morning. I did this one time, and the pain start, and this just now when you pray, it's gone. So
Amen. The pain is gone now.
Yeah.
Amen. Give God the praise. Hallelujah. It's a miracle working God. And your healing is established in Jesus' precious name. Amen. In the name of Jesus Christ. Amen. Praise God. Anybody else? Praise God. Yes, please. Come please. Yeah. Amen.
About 3 weeks ago, I had a co-worker she's been struggling with cancer. She's been out of work for over a year. But that Saturday morning, I got a message. One of my co-workers said, "You know that things have turned out for the bad, for the worst. She's been given 2 weeks to live, so she's now on morphine, and we just have to leave things in God's hands." I was really troubled, and I didn't know what to say, but I was deeply moved. Fortunately, I had an appointment to see the man of God that morning, and when I saw him, I brought up I poured out my heart about this thing, and he said, "Are you able to go and see her? You think we can go and see her?" I said, "That would be good. Let me find out from her." I knew she was not able even to answer the phone, but I was like, by the time I started thinking of calling other people, let me just call that phone. The husband answered, and I asked him if we could come and pray for the wife. He reluctantly said yes, because I know there was no hope. So Pastor drove to Yale. The situation was pathetic. You could feel death. I mean, I work in a hospital. I know what it feels like, and I've seen much of that. And that was the situation that morning. Hopelessness. And she was just lying there. It was so sad. Nurses, everybody was there. She had every IV, everything that they could connect her. She was in the medical ICU. So, and they had started on morphine too. She was counted out. And the prophet stepped in. Thank God there was nobody in that. I think he traveled for about an hour or so. Intense prayers. He prayed from the bottom of his heart. And he said, she shook up, she kind of woke up, and they said, "There's a sign, you'll see, you come to testify." He said, "Come and check maybe after 3 days or so." I couldn't make it, but on Saturday I said I have to go there. So I went there, and I was not even sure what I was going to find, because I didn't say anything to anyone. Then when I got there, I see they gave me a room that was different, and I noticed that was not a medical ICU. When I walked in, I heard some voices from the inside the room, and I found two of my workers. Who did I find sitting? She was sitting, she was awake, she was drinking something, she was laughing, she was strong. I was like, oh my God, we're gonna pray, and we prayed, and I said, now I started asking, I said, did you know that I was here last Saturday? Who was here last Saturday? The other two sisters said they came too, and the situation was pathetic. I said, do you remember us coming here to pray for you? She says no. She could not recall anything. I said, do you ever recall where you were at that period and what happened at that time? No. So that's a miracle. And this girl I'm talking, I went there, we went back with the man of God. He went and prayed for her. She's strong. She's not even like you going like to give her time to rest, because she's getting stronger. They've taken off every IV, but they're still doing the blood work because she has cancer. Apparently she has leukemia. But our situation has turned around. Amen. God.
Amen. Give God a round of applause. Hallelujah. Amen. She couldn't talk anymore. When you go there, Her voice is gone. Her voice is gone. She couldn't acknowledge anyone there. You step in there, she couldn't. She was just in pain. She was just there. Call her names. She couldn't answer. She couldn't do anything. Less than 2 weeks for her to leave. And they have put her in that place, expecting her to die. But 2 weeks have passed now.
Amen.
And she's now talking. She's now eating. She could do things that she couldn't do before. God is working wonders in the midst of his people. And this lady is coming to this ministry to share her personal testimony. How God brought her from the dungeon of death and hid her completely. Give God a round of applause. Glory to Jesus. Anyone expecting a miracle? In the name of Jesus Christ, receive your miracles in Jesus' name. Receive it in Jesus' name. Receive it in Jesus' name. In Jesus' name. Amen. Amen. We are going to harvest mighty testimonies. Amen.